Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going through all my latest purchases with you guys. So this is stuff that I have purchased on Boxing Day. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Black Friday. A lot of stuff I purchased from overseas, so US, and there are some items I'm still waiting on, but I wanted to go through with you guys what I have purchased. I have a lot of stuff here. Can you guys see? There's one box. There's my second box. And my third box. So I have purchased a lot of stuff. I have so many new goodies to play with. I'm so excited. We will get into the first box, which is from Beautylish. Beautylish is a US website, and they stock a lot of high-end brands. They sell Charlotte Tilbury, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Viziart, they've got Joy Cosmetics, and so many other good brands. They had a Black Friday sale on, and I picked up a few of their things at a Black Friday sale. I really like shopping with Beautylish because they do a payment plan, and they also use FedEx for their shipping to Australia. And I got this once it was packed. It took a long time for the order to get packed to be shipped, but once it was shipped, it took, I reckon, about maybe 5 days, if that, to get here. So that's pretty quick coming from the United States. And I'm still waiting on orders, and I purchased them on the same days I purchased this. So there you go. I just have to show you guys really quickly as well. So I ordered some Jeffree Star Cosmetics because he had a huge Black Friday sale, but I purchased my Jeffree Star Cosmetics from Beautylish because the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website, their shipping is insane. Like, the cost to get some stuff to Australia is ridiculous. So I ended up purchasing my stuff from Beautylish because I think you've only got to spend like 35 US or 35 Australian dollars, and you get free shipping anyway. So I was like down for that. But you guys have to see, look at this paper that come in my package with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics from Beautylish that I purchased. I'm just shook. This is so cool. So I am definitely going to be keeping this. I might wrap a few Christmas presents in that. I think it's absolutely awesome. So yeah, let's get into the stuff that I ordered. I'm going to save the palette for last because that is my most favorite thing from this order. So I picked up the gloss. I got this in the shade Control Freak, so I didn't have this in my collection. This is one of his ones that doesn't have the glitter finishes. It's one of his nudes, but the pinky nude, I didn't pick this up when they first launched, so or like when I picked up a whole heap of these. So I wanted to add this one to my collection because sometimes I want a pinky nude gloss. So I'm really excited to have this in my collection. I love these glosses. I actually wish I picked up a few more of the shades I didn't have when I made my order, but yeah, I'll probably wait. I don't need it. But I will just wait, and maybe if they have another sale, like a Boxing Day sale or something, I might purchase some then. So another thing I purchased is the Nude Sticks. This is the, hang on a second, I'll get the exact name, tinted cover foundation. So I've got the shade 4, Nude 4, and it's so funny, everything of Nude Sticks comes in a tin. I was so surprised to see this came in a tin, and of course with everything you get like the little information. This must be ingredients, like tips and tricks on how to use it. I never actually read these, but yeah, it was wrapped in one of these as well. And then this is what it looks like here. So it's got a pump. So that's it just there. It's got a pump, and you get, I don't know how much product you get. Oh my gosh, I can't even see. I don't think that would be 30 mils anyways. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like 30 mils, but maybe it is. But this stuff is so nice, you guys. So this was 20% off, I think, on their website for the Black Friday sales. So I wanted to pick another one of these up. It is quite sheer coverage, but I find it's enough for me through the day. And I find it wears really well, and it doesn't really crease, it doesn't really transfer. I do set it with a powder. The coverage can be built up as well, so it's sheer coverage. You can build it up to be a light coverage, which again for me is perfect. I don't like to be too full beat when I'm at work, or even if you're just going for a day where you're going, say, to the beach or something, and you just want a little bit of coverage, you could just use a little bit of this. It feels really hydrating on the skin. A little bit does go a long way with this as well, especially if you use a brush. Now the reason I did get onto this is because I got a deluxe sample size from one of my Sephora orders, and I actually chose the shade 5, which does work for me, but it's a little bit too much of a peachy undertone, so I did decide to go a shade down, but I really like it. And even with shade 5, it can work for me. And I think when I am a little bit more tanned, what I might start doing is I'll pick up another shade of this in the shade 5, oh sorry, another one of these in the shade 5, and then I'll mix the two together, and that'll be like my summer shade. I think it's annoying having to mix two together. I usually hate having to do that, but yeah, I really like this stuff. I really recommend it, and it was awesome. It come down another 20% off. I love Nude Sticks as well, you guys. I love Nude Sticks as a brand. I love a lot of their face products, like their highlighters. Oh, they're just so good. Their blushes, their bomb, especially if you want that really natural lit from within kind of look or glow. I would definitely recommend Nude Sticks, and especially if you want a quick makeup routine for, you know, if you've got kids, you're doing school drop off, or you know, trying to get to work or something, and you just want a quick simple makeup look, I would definitely recommend Nude Sticks as a brand. I think their stuff is so good. I really love them, and my Nude Sticks collection has grown so much this year. So another product that I have in the box, I picked up a full size of the Cover FX. This is the Water Cloud Primer plus Pollution and Blue Light Defense. Who knows if that blue light would really, the blue light defense, like really, does that really work? Be cool if it does, but yeah, I picked up one of these, and I purchased one because I had a sample size of this one, and it's really quite good, and it smooths your skin, it makes texture go away, and your makeup, like once you put it on, just the primer, you see a difference. Once you have your foundation, powder, everything on, you literally look flawless. The only thing with this one is it doesn't work with every foundation, and I find that if you use a brush, the primer can kind of ball up underneath, not ball up, but it's almost like it's all separating on your skin. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like if you're going to use this, less is more as well, and I think you really need to give it a good amount of time to sit on the skin before you go in with your base products. And like if you're doing your foundation, concealer, everything, I'd recommend using a sponge to really press it into the skin instead of using a brush and a buffing motion and then lifting up that primer underneath and then it all mixing and going back. So that's one tip I would recommend with this. But this stuff is really nice, and again, Cover FX is a brand, their stuff is really expensive, so I was excited to pick this up at a cheaper price. But their products are great, and they make it without so many of those nasties in there. So yeah, I really like Cover FX, and they're a cruelty-free brand as well, so I will continue to support them. But I love that as a primer as well. Another goodie that I picked up is, so I've got the Nude Sticks, I've got the Blend and Buff, and this is so funny, look, it comes in a tin as well. Even the brushes come in a tin. I was shocked. I did not expect that, but it's cute. It's really cute. Also, what I didn't expect for this brush is for it to be so tiny. Like, it's minuscule. Look at the size of that. Like, look at that up to my hand, the size of my hand. It's tiny. Like, it's smaller than my hand. So for a brush, like a complexion brush, it's tiny, but I hope it's really good. It had good reviews, and it looks really nice. So you could use one side obviously for your foundation, another side for your concealer or spot concealing on the face. Yeah, I really wanted to try it because I'd seen it had good reviews, so that was why I purchased this one. And again, Nude Sticks as a brand is really cool, so yeah. And then the last thing I picked up in this order, the thing I was most excited about, so another Jeffree Star Cosmetics item, and this is the Blue Blood palette. Now you guys, I cannot believe I sat on the fence for so long with this one. I remember when it came out, and I normally get something from every single launch of his, but I remember when it came out and it's like, oh, I was so excited. Like, I get so excited before he releases like his new collections, like, or does the teasers, and then I was like, okay, you know, you amp yourself up, you know, something's getting launched. And then I seen this and I was like, oh, do I need a blue eyeshadow palette? Like, I just don't really wear blue eyeshadows, but I'm so glad I picked it up. And like I said, Jeffree Star Cosmetics on Beautylish had their big, you know, Black Friday sale. Same sale was going on his website, but I got a free shipping with ordering from Beautylish. But oh my gosh, you guys, look how cool that is. Like, everything is so good, you guys, with this palette. I'm stoked I picked this up. I can't believe I waited so long to get this palette, and the weight in this and the look of it, it looks like a coffin. It is so cool. Seriously, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, his designs on his makeup are so incredible. And wait till you see inside, you guys. So you've got the huge mirror, which is awesome. We all need a big mirror in our palettes. And look at that, you guys, inside. Oh, I'm dying. Like, seriously, how did I think in my head I didn't need this? I'm so excited to play with this. I haven't dug into it yet because I wanted to show you guys what I had purchased and possibly do a review on this palette. But I think even if you wanted to do a neutral eye look and not even use any blues from the palette, you could easily do that. Like, if you look, there's so many colors that aren't blue. You could mix in these two, do something with this, do something with this, and then if you wanted something subtle with the blue, you could then add a bit of like a smoky wing eyeliner with one of the blue shades. The things you could do are endless with this palette, so I am thrilled to have this in my collection. I'm now only missing one of his palettes, and that is a Thirsty palette, and it's on my mind to pick up, so I will probably pick that up before the end of the year. But oh, Jeffree Star, you always deliver the goods. So that's all the stuff I picked up from Beautylish. I then purchased some stuff from Beautybay. Beautybay is a UK retailer, but they ship to Australia as well. And I find that their shipping and their delivery time is quite good. This one got to me really quickly, like this package here got to me pretty quickly. So I was pretty impressed with that. And I think you've only got to spend about 75 Australian dollars with them or something, give or take a little bit, to get free delivery as well. So, and it's track delivery, so that's pretty good. I like companies that offer free delivery, especially when it's coming from overseas, because the shipping is usually tenfold. But I picked up a heap of Nabla cosmetics, you guys, from this order, and I'm so excited to play around with these. So I was watching ShanXO's channel, and she's so cute. I really recommend her if you want someone to watch on YouTube who's been in the game for a long time and just who seems so lovely and sweet and genuine. I'd really recommend you guys checking out her channel. But she did a full face of testing Nabla cosmetics, and she was shocked by how good it was. So I was like, yep, I need to pick some up, and that I did. And yeah, they had a really good sale, and everything was like 20 to 30% off. So the prices come down a fair bit. So one of the things I picked up from the Nabla cosmetics range is the Nabla Close-Up Futuristic Foundation. So this is 30 mils. Maybe the oh my gosh, sorry, that won't focus. Maybe the Nude Sticks is a 30 mil, because this is actually quite a small container as well. Isn't it so deceiving sometimes, the packaging? Anyways, yeah, so this is in the shade M20. I hope it's going to be dark enough for me. So this was a medium shade, so medium 20. This one said, I think, had a light yellow, a medium golden or medium yellow undertone. So I think it will be okay, but I'm just worried it might be a shade or two lighter. But if I really like something, I will end up purchasing a shade darker, so then I can mix the foundations or just have a darker shade when I get more tanned. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Another thing I picked up from Nabla is the Nabla Close-Up Soothing, learn to read, Dani, Smoothing Pressed Powder. So it comes in a box like this. How cute is that? And by the way, Nabla Cosmetics, whoa, thank God I caught that. By the way, Nabla Cosmetics is made in Milan in Italy, so that's pretty fancy. Yeah, made in Italy, so it's very fancy. I quite like that. So once you open it up, it's such unique packaging. It feels very Italianesque. Is that even a word? I'm making it a word now. So that's what the outside of it looks like there. It feels very, you know what it is? It feels very like old European style. I don't know. But yeah, that's the shade there of medium in the powder. It's actually picking up quite pink on the camera. I'm worried that this is also going to be too light for me. They only had 3 colors in this. They had the light or fair, it was either fair or light, medium, and then like a dark or deep, and obviously that wouldn't be right for me, so this was going to be my next best shade. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll see how this goes, but I'm thinking of doing a full face of Nabla Cosmetics myself to, yeah, see how it goes. Another thing I picked up from Nabla is the Skin Glazing. This is a highlighter, Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder. Yeah, so the packaging on this is so cool as well, you guys. So you've got a pink acrylic packaging. You've got the gold inside, and this just looked like a really pretty, is that gonna pick that up? There you go, like champagne-y kind of color, which is my favorite for highlighting. So hopefully this will be good on the skin. I love my highlighting products. I like the wet look kind of highlighters, so we'll see how this one goes. Another thing I picked up from the Nabla Cosmetics range is the Nabla Brow Divine. I got mine in the shade Jupiter. Mine's in the shade Jupiter. So this is their pencil, their eyebrow pencil. I remember when I was looking at this online, it looked quite dark, so I was like, oh, a bit dark and a bit more of like an auburn tone. But when I got it and I actually tested it out, it actually seemed like, or like just a little bit on my hand, it actually seemed like it was going to be okay. So yeah, that's it just there. And it doesn't look like it's too much of like a wet formula either from when I tested it out on my hand. So I think it'll be really quite nice. I'm excited to play with that. I almost have a full face of Nabla Cosmetics. I just need an eyeshadow palette and then something for the lips, and I'll be able to do a full face. I need to pick up some more. And then I picked up 2 of their concealers. I think these were the 2 products that Shaaanxo really liked. So it's called the Close Up Concealer Stay Full Smooth. I don't know, that's what it says on the package anyways, but that's what these 2 look like here. The packaging is just divine. It feels very luxe. And the concealer itself, so I'll show you guys these 2. So I picked up 2 shades as well. So one for under the eyes and highlighting, and another shade for just like spot concealing and stuff. So I picked up Cream Beige, which is this one here. And then I also picked up Light Ivory, which is this one here. And the component itself, it looks so much like the Tarte Cosmetics concealer. I'm just going to grab it out and show you guys the similarities, if I can find it. It's so similar to Tarte Shape Tape. Like if you guys look at that, it's almost identical, but there's still some differences. And look, to be honest, I do like this style of concealer. I think it's so nice. So I'm excited to try these, you guys. I'm really excited to try this brand. They're a cruelty-free brand made in Italy, and they're quite affordable. Like even without having the extra 20% off, I thought their prices were still pretty good. Like I was still keen to pick up some of this some stuff from this brand anyways, like regardless if the sale was on or not, but I just happened to be looking at the right time. I don't know other stockists of Nabla Cosmetics either besides Beautybay, but yeah, that's where I got my Nabla Cosmetics. And the last thing I picked up from Beautybay is the Lunar Beauty. This is the Moon Prism Powder. So that's one of his highlighters. You guys, look at the packaging for this. What the heck? And then it slides out. And then you've got the highlighter in here. So then you open it up. Oh no, hang on. And then it slides out of there. And it's in the little cardboard there. Wow, that is so cool. And you know what? For a mini highlighter, I thought this would look real cheap looking, but it's not. It actually does look quite expensive, and it feels like nice and weighted. The packaging on this is actually gorgeous. It's nicer than I expected. Beautybay, the reason I picked this one up, these are actually quite expensive for a single, but they had these going for like $20 or something. So I was like, heck yeah. And I picked one up. Now look at that color. It's like a soft iridescent light gold. I'm just going to swatch it for you guys so you can see how beautiful that is. Can you guys see that there? Oh, it's not picking it up. I'm gonna come closer. Can you guys see that? Look how beautiful that is. And the formula, it feels nice and smooth. So I'm excited. I love new makeup. I'm so excited to play with these items. Seriously, I'm gonna be filming literally for weeks to try and get you guys out some good content with all this makeup. There's so much to show you guys. So yeah, that's everything I got from Beautybay. Now some other things I wanted to show you guys are not from Beautybay or included in the Black Friday sale, but I've just recently received these. I think it was yesterday. It arrived in the mail and I just wanted to show you guys because I thought, why not? Another haul from Beautylish. And look at the box inside that it come in. So it came in the like the cardboard box that they sent it in, like this. And then inside that was this here. Like, how luxe is that? Beautylish is the go, you guys. If you haven't ever shopped with them, I definitely recommend it. And like I said, they have some huge brands there, so yeah, I would definitely get on it. So one of the things I purchased was the It Cosmetics. Where is it? I can't actually see. Oh, here we go. So Heavenly Luxe Radiance Wand number 14. So I picked up this brush here. I've been dying to get a really good bronzer brush. I've got a Real Techniques one that I have been using and it's good. Sometimes I use one of my older, cheaper ones. It's a Nude by Nature brush. So I picked up the Fenty one a little while ago and that one wasn't as good as what I thought it would be, especially for the price. So I'm glad I picked that up in a sale. But yeah, I've been on the hunt for a really good bronzer brush and I think this will be perfect. It looks nice and fluffy and that's sort of what I want when I'm doing my bronzing, so it looks nice and diffused. But this is one of the items that I picked up. And then I also picked up some Charlotte Tilbury. You guys, oh my god, her cosmetics are so expensive. So I did this on their payment plan through Beautylish because I ain't got that kind of money just straight up. Yeah, that's saying Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona cosmetics are expensive too. But I did not have the money to straight up order like $300 for like 4 or 5 items of Charlotte Tilbury. And yeah, have the money just, yep, no worries. Still be able to pay my rent. Eat food for the week. Wouldn't happen. But one of the things I purchased, so this is one of her blushes here. It's the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher. So that was the box. This is what the actual blush itself looks like. Now I have to say, her packaging, it feels like very old school Hollywood, and I don't know, I love it. If you ever watch anything with Charlotte Tilbury on it or in it, or like if you look at her, you can feel that vibe. So I think it's great. This is in Love Glow and this is what the color looks like inside. That's so pretty. I love how that pink in the middle is cool toned. I think the pink in the middle is a matte, and then what's around the outside is got like a bit of a sheen or shimmer to it. But I think that'll be so pretty on the cheeks, and it's nice to have a bit of a shimmer in a blush, especially if you're not wanting to highlight, and then you can just get that extra bit of glow from your blush. So I'm really excited to try these. And damn, these are expensive. Like one blush, oh my god, so much money. So I really hope this is good. Another thing I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury, so this is her Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Whew, that is a name. I got mine in the shade, it was medium. Oh, her cosmetics are made in Italy too, or at least this one anyways, I just noticed that. Yeah, I got 2 medium. So this is what the packaging there looks like. It's really nice with the gold. And sorry you guys are seeing my fingerprints over it already. I will always check everything in my deliveries when they arrive, just to make sure nothing's damaged or nothing's missing. So I have already gone over everything, but this is what this one looks like here as well. This shade looks like it could work. Again, I feel like I almost need something a bit darker, but because it's probably quite a sheer powder, it might be okay. But I'm really excited to try this. I think this is one of her iconic products that she has within her brand. So yeah, really excited to try that. Another product I have here from Charlotte Tilbury, again another iconic product of hers. It is a Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. You get 30 mils, and that is what their outer packaging looks like there. You guys see that there? And there's a lot of weight in this bottle too, you guys. Like, that is heavy. So I got mine in the shade 3, light medium. This actually looks really dark, so I'm a little bit nervous. And it looks quite peachy. I think this was a light medium neutral peach. This product kind of confuses me, but I know some people really, really love it. I think when I use it, I might use it as like a highlighter, so on like the high points of the face, like the bridge of the nose up here, a little bit on the forehead, and just see how that goes. Again, I'm worried about the shade, but we will see. Again, you might be able to like sheer it out, so I'm hoping that'll be the case. But I really wanted to try one of these like so badly because people rave about it. And the last product that I picked up, I'm just trying to find it in here, you guys. It's hiding somewhere. So another product from Charlotte Tilbury as well. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Fallen from the Lipstick Tree Hot Lips. So this is in the shade, they don't say actually the shade on the outside packaging. That's, oh no, there. So I got the Kim KW shade, and that's what the packaging there looks like, but it's just the perfect nude. So this is what the outside of the packaging looks like. It's actually picking up a bit more mauvey toned than what it actually is in person. It just looks like such a nice nude color. It's nicer in person than what it looks like online. It looked quite pinky online, but I think it's more of a nudie, like a brownie nude, but we'll see how it plays on the lips. But that is everything that I picked up. I'm so excited to try these products. What I want to do for you guys is like do a first impressions, and I'm also thinking of doing like a Charlotte Tilbury, is it worth your money? I have a few other things from Charlotte Tilbury as well, so again, like almost a full face. I might try and pick up a few more products so I can do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury for you guys. But don't hold your breath on that one because her stuff is expensive, and this one still has to get paid off, so we will see. But I would really like to, because you know, it's good to know these things, like is it worth your money, you know. Final thoughts on all her products, because her stuff is just so expensive. Like, her stuff is more expensive than Natasha Denona's stuff, and I thought Natasha Denona was expensive. So we will see, you guys, anyways. But that is everything I've picked up. I'm still waiting on a few more orders to come in, so I'm so sorry I couldn't show you them. I did pick up a heap of stuff from Dose of Colors. Their Black Friday sale was 40% off site-wide. So I picked up a few of their lip products, some eyeliners. I know I got one of their concealers. I was dying to try that because I have their foundation and it's so good, you guys. I really recommend it. So I got the concealer, and then yeah, I picked up their mauvey little quad. I'll show you the mauve color in their eyeshadow palettes like this one. And yeah, her eyeshadow formula is so good. What else am I waiting on? Oh, you guys, how could I forget this? My 3:30 a.m. wake up for the biggest release of the year, the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star Cosmetics controversy palette. So I missed out on the first round, even though I was up. I was trying to get my hands on the palette and it did not happen. But I managed to be one of the 60,000 people, or however many people it was, to get what was it? The pre-release, not the pre-release, oh my goodness, where they made a few more, anyway, the pre-order, I'm sorry, brain's not working. I was able to pick up the pre-order, so I'm so excited, and it's actually on its way. So I've been constantly like tracking it every day to see when I should expect it. So when I have that, you guys, I'll probably do a review on that palette for you guys as well. I've got so much content for you guys coming up. I'm so excited. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video, and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.